We did watch Carlos and myself. It's called Raëlian. It's about the Raëlian religion. It's about a French race car driver who claims that aliens visited him and told him the truth about religion and how we are created by aliens and the religion that you believe in actually is all based on aliens creating. So a friend of mine he's part of this religion. Well, I haven't seen him in years, but we work together. I didn't know what it was, and he explained to me one day what it was, and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" He goes,
Isn't
"Yeah,
it just Scientology?
God is no. This is vastly different. Vastly different. This is like Prometheus. So meaning they created everything on Earth, aliens, right? They just like and they watch us, and then but there's a heaven also, and religious. Oh, they also think this is what they believe. The North Star that the three wise men followed was actually a UFO leading them to Jesus. So the Bible is actually true to them, but it's all based on alien stuff. They believe that. And in the end, it's a cult created by some guy that basically uses his power to have sex with a lot of women. That's really what it is in the end. It's just
It's what
what,
most
what a
cults
cult
are.
usually is.
Well, I remember
So,
when Lafayette told me he knew a guy that was in it. Well, I first heard about it when Lafayette told me about it. Oh, there's this religion called Raëlian. I'm like, oh, Raelians. And then this is all I got from Lafayette. I was in my mid-20s when he told me the story. So this is all I
oh
got
yeah, because
from
I
him.
was like, I was like
Hot
20 or
naked
21.
chicks walking
Yep.
around. That's all I got.
You know
Like,
why?
what? I need to look into
That's
this. How do I
literally,
get in on this?
literally what he told me was, man, I joined because it's basically just swingers. You go to this camp and you just bang a bunch of hot chicks. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you got to
what?
give them all your fucking, join or whatever.
No, you do. You have to give them 10% of your check
But here's the
and
funny. Well, here's the thing.
it's
I
yeah.
I believed this guy, Claude Raël. Now he goes by
Claude,
Raël.
yeah, yeah.
I had no
Rael.
reason to disbelieve him and his story about the aliens took him and told him, we created you, we made the earth, blah, 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 whatever. And the reason I say this is because his story is no different than some clown who was visited by God, was given some golden plates, and he reads them out of a hat. Who reads plates out of a hat? And then, so I was good with Rael until this happens like with most religions or most prophets. The second time they visit, man, there's no second time. Don't, because now you're
You
just
get a one, you get a one-stop shop with
just
God.
right. Well, because the second time always is a rule changer. They made new rules. So
Oh yeah.
now, and the same thing happened with Joseph Smith. Oh no, the angel moron visited me and said, "Oh, now I have to bang all these women. I can have all
It's
kinds of
Marone.
wives,
Come on.
all
Yeah.
kinds of wives." And Joseph Smith's wife was like, "Well, I can have a bunch of husbands." No, you can't, because if you do, I'm gonna kill you.
They're all fucking the
Yeah.
same. I completely concur, Carlos, because each individual person saying, I saw this, I heard this, blah, 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 blah. It's all the fucking same. We're all just, God, grasping for meaning, right?
No,
Oh
exactly.
yeah,
So I
no.
have
So
no
so
problem
true.
with Rael and his Raelians. That's why I wouldn't call it a cult. I think the only reason they call it a cult is because there aren't millions and millions of followers like you have in Muslim, Catholic, Mormon, Buddhist, whatever. Because if you were to break that down where there's only a few hundred, few thousand followers, all of a sudden those are cults too.
Well, I
But
think it's a
no,
cult because they're following an actual person. And this person is guy, you know what I mean? He's the one like telling
who's the
them this
Pope?
is
Who's the Pope? Who's
but
the Pope?
nobody follows
Pope,
the
Pope,
Pope.
Pope, Pope,
And
Pope,
and
Pope,
you
Pope,
know,
Pope.
you don't you don't go to like Catholics don't follow the Pope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
they fucking
Yes,
do.
they
He's
do. They kiss
literally,
no,
the
no,
I
no, but
used
ground
to
he
they don't
be
walks
follow the
Catholic.
on.
Pope
I was
in the
Catholic
sense
when I was
of
a kid.
no, I get
No,
it, but
Catholic, Pope is God's representative on earth. If the
well,
if
yeah,
the
that's
Pope
craziness.
says jump, you jump. It's just he
I mean,
hasn't
I
taken
got bad knees.
a left turn in terms of like we should all just fuck each other. Like that's
Well,
the only
but like I said,
difference.
the difference really is this person acts as if he is the all like in most cults, I'm the almighty. I am like the end all be all, right? There's no other like representatives. I am it. You follow only me. There's no priests
On
or
Earth.
lower
No,
level.
on Earth. Yeah,
Yeah.
the what do you call what are the Elioms?
The Elohim.
Elioms. They're the
Yeah.
ones. Elohims. I'm sorry,
Elohim.
Elohims.
Yeah.
They're the ones who give him the messages. But yeah, he's the representative of Earth. The Mormons have a representative on Earth as well. I can't remember his name.
Used to be Brigham Young. It's somebody
Yeah, it used to
different
be
now.
Brigham Young.
It was
Yeah.
Joseph Smith, then it was Brigham Young, but now
Yep.
it's someone else. So it always changes
Yep.
hands, always.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the
Sorrow.
Scientology church has
David, what's his name?
Oh, David Miscavige.
yeah,
There you go.
Miscavige, who
AKA
can't be
Tom
found.
Cruise. I'd
Yeah,
rather
Tom
follow
Cruise.
Tom Cruise, please.
Yep. And then Joel
Yeah.
Osteen
I mean,
has
if he
Joel
wants-
Osteen.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Joel
truly.
Osteen. He's another cult leader. Same
Truly.
thing. He's just a representative for the Christian faith, right? So they're all cult leaders, all of them. So you can't tell me that the Raëlian or that Raël is wrong. He's not. He believes in what he wants to believe, but he believes in what he wants to believe. The Catholics believe in what they want to believe.
The difference is Raël clearly is in it for himself, like 100%. It's literally like you said. No, that's what you got to do. Oh, you have to please me. Oh, women are number one, but women are actually objects, and you're tiered objects. You're the gold level, you're pink level, you're white level. If you're this
Weird
level,
how
you
that
can't.
fucking works.
Yeah, if you're this level, you can only have sex with me, nobody else. If you're this level, you can't have sex with anybody till I say so. And if you're this, I'm like, dude, really? Like, how do people just fall for this shit? Like,
It's
okay,
all, I agree with Carlos. It's just, they're all cults. It's just a matter of like how many tentacles they get into you.
Exactly.
Like how many
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
aspects
but
of
this
your
one
life
is-
are they involved in?
when he tells you, "Oh, I went to their planet. We had a whole day. We hung out."
That's
I
what
was
got
like,
me. It was like the second
I was
visit,
like,
and they
bro.
went to their planet. I'm like,
okay.
yeah, we went roller skating on the rings of Saturn. It was super fun.
Oh yeah,
And they
but-
moved at light speed to some other. I'm like, come on, man.
Well, remember though, he even said, my buddy told me this too, that they can meditate and they can travel to different planets and so forth. They can travel
sounds
all around
fun.
the world. I was like, do it right now. Do it right now. And I don't want to see your dick, but do it right now.
Or his anus. Apparently, everybody has to look at their anus when they join.
They
this
do. They have
camp.
to look at their anus
Look
to
at your
find out
anus
their
with a
true
mirror.
meaning.
Yeah. Holy shit!
I'm
I never
telling
had
you.
hemorrhoids. What the
When
fuck?
my buddy told me he was part of this, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I believe in aliens. Well, that's okay, but aliens in what sense? As in they're the true gods. Oh, I mean, then he got into it. I was like, oh, you just want to have sex with hot chicks. I was like, I got it, bro. It's like,
Pick it up what you're putting down. Here's my face towel.
Exactly. Exactly.
there a website? You want my
He
credit
had
card?
his own face towel, the little UFO in the embroidered in the corner. Hey man, you get these when you go to camp. Like I bet you do.
Oh,
Just
now he's in
fucking-
Japan, living out his
Yeah, he
life.
lives in
Still with
Japan.
his followers. Yeah.
I just wish that I had such a rich inner life, like that I could truly. This is the thing, is like, do you ever wish that you were stupid? Because it feels like stupid people have just a much more fun and interesting life. You know, all I see in my life is drudgery, incompetence, and just the day to day of human existence. And then these fucking idiots are like, I can meditate and roller skate the rings of Saturn. That sounds fun. Why can't I live that life?
Well, I don't
That's what I
understand.
want to know.
People are so gullible. I just don't. And I know gullible people, and you can tell them anything. Really? No way. I'm like, really, dude? Do you actually believe that? Like
I said,
okay.
it
Just
sounds like
testing
a
it.
fun
Okay.
existence. You just
And they
live in
claim
this
to have-
fantasy world.
Cloned baby.
Oh, that was the biggest conspiracy because my friend swore up and down that was real, and they're the only ones to ever do it. And it's funny because Eve and all that was the name of Eve, the baby.
Yeah.
And no, Laura didn't see it yet, but they cloned a human supposedly in France. Oh, Israel.
Oh.
Israel.
I listened to a
Israel.
podcast on this. It's like ringing bells. Like that website is
Yeah,
still
yeah, yeah.
active, and it's like this really like super defunct. I'll send you the link to the podcast
But
that I
it
listened
never
to. on it.
really what you get from it is it never really happened. Well, actually, we know it never happened because the actual so-called scientists or the real doctor they had on hand or scientist, whatever, he's like, this shit never happened. It's all bullshit. It was all bullshit. It was all PR stuff. It was all nonsense. And
Well, yeah, he left after the first lab was closed.
yeah. And again, I know you didn't see it, but for some reason, some lawyer in Florida,
That was so stupid. That dude.
it was.
He just wanted to get his name in the papers or on TV.
100%.
It made absolutely no sense.
100%.
Who's going to protect this child?
Oh,
The
it
child
was
doesn't
so
even live
dumb.
in the United States, man. You have
So
no
basically,
jurisdiction.
Yeah, they made the announcement about the clone baby in Florida. So this lawyer in Florida
Of course,
took it
it's
upon
Florida.
himself. What's that? Oh, of course, in Florida. Yeah, took it upon himself to basically go, oh my God, I need to protect this baby. It doesn't exist, you dumb idiot. Took him to court and everything. And
Yeah,
I'm
you're like,
this
oh,
is the
they're
dumb,
going to
this guy's
exploit
a-
this child. They're going to do. Somebody needs to protect them. What if they die? I'm like, okay.
Oh, dude,
What if,
he
I mean,
came
what
off
if they do?
like you said. He came off like I need attention. And then when they talk about his cases, they all come off that way. Oh, okay, he's a fake lawyer. He's a real lawyer. This is so confusing.
Pass me that box of Cracker Jacks. What was your prize? I'm a fucking lawyer. Holy shit, look at the certificate.
You see my fortune today? What? It's got it at PM
You're
Chang's.
a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
Here's your
Yeah.
lucky numbers.
I was a detective
Oh, no,
last
he
week.
has-
I'm a lawyer now.
No, that's right. He has one of those calendars at home. Instead of a word of the day, it's career of the day.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm a fucking lawyer today.
Oh shit.
What's
an
tomorrow? Let me
engineer?
just take a little peek.
Yeah, take a
I'm a
peek.
mechanic.
Gets
Nah, I'll stick to the lawyer.
super let down by next day. Anyway, check it out. It's on Netflix. It's called Raël. Ray. I think it's just Raël, right? That's what it's called.
Raël.
Yeah, it's just called Raël. Check it out.
4
It's-
episodes.
Yeah, it's only 4 episodes. It is interesting. Knowing somebody in it was even more interesting when you watch it because you're like, oh shit, he told me the truth about everything. Even though I looked into it back then, like this shit is wild. So check it out on Netflix. It's a new documentary that dropped. Raël. So yeah, check that out. We'll take a break here in the Talking Podcast. We'll be right back after this.
New episodes of Nerds Talking every Friday. And don't forget about Taco Tuesdays every Tuesday, only here on the Nerds Review Network.